So I just want to share a powerful journaling exercise you can do anytime you're, going through something emotional. You've got, a frustrating situation that you're encountering. You're, faced with temptation. You're somebody made you angry. Like whatever the case may be, in a time when in the past you turned to alcohol, try this instead. It might sound so simple and just like a waste of time, but I promise you this will help. This is what has been really helping me the last, couple of weeks. And I heard about this a long time ago and never took it super seriously, but it's called The Work by Byron Katie, and she has these 4 questions that she has you go through. You can say them out loud, but I found it's helpful to journal through them. So, the first thing you do is write out everything that you're frustrated about. Just write out whatever's going on with the situation. Just let yourself go at it and get it all out on paper. And then, you kind of figure out either what is the centralized thought, if there's like one thought that's really bothering you, or you can do this one by one if there are several thoughts that you kind of need to work through. Because essentially, her work shows us that it's not always the situation, it's our thought about the situation. It's the thoughts that we create in our head that just cause all of this extra turmoil that is unnecessary. So the first question that you ask is it true? So for example, I'm going to throw out something that I kind of need to work through. It's been kind of on the back of my mind a little bit lately. So the thought that I want to work through is it's going to be challenging getting through the holidays not drinking. So that's the thought that I kind of have in my head. And the next question I ask is, can you absolutely know that it's true? And when I think about it, no, I can't. I haven't actually lived through that period of time yet. It hasn't happened yet. So honestly, I can't absolutely know that that's true. So, okay. So next question, question 3. How do you react when you believe that thought? So when I believe the thought that it's going to be challenging to get through the holidays not drinking, it kind of makes me tense. It makes me worried. It makes me, fearful. It makes me not look forward to the holidays when this should be a time of joy and celebration and just reconnecting with friends and family and, people I work with. So, all kinds of emotions are caused when I think the thought that it's going to be challenging getting through the holidays not drinking. Question 4. This is the powerful one. Who would you be without that thought? And this is the one that you really need to think about. And so, who would I be without the thought that it's going to be challenging getting through the holidays, without drinking? I would be happy. I would be looking forward to this and just, excited to see all my friends, excited to see all my family, not putting so much emphasis on a beverage that's, I'm removing from my life for a reason. And I would just be in the moment, looking forward to just honestly not being hungover after the parties. Just all of the time I can really spend connecting with people and not being numbed out, not numbing out and actually listening to what they have to say and actually being able to remember every single conversation. I know sometimes there have been times later into the night I kind of maybe forget we had that conversation. It's embarrassing to think about, but it's true. And so, and then the really important part, this isn't necessarily a question, but she encourages you to turn the statement around. So instead of saying, it's going to be challenging getting through the holidays this year without drinking alcohol, it's basically the reverse. It is not going to be challenging getting through the holiday season. This is going to be the best holiday season ever, being alcohol free. And you know, this might seem like a silly example, and I might need to kind of journal through this, but I just wanted to share something so that you can really see how it plays out. And I've done this for situations maybe that I've been frustrated with work, maybe comments that I've seen that didn't settle with me right, and I just didn't want to get angry about it. You know, just different things. And this was what I was referring to in another video when I said a journaling exercise that I've been working through that's really been helping me process my emotions. And so, yes, it takes some time to do this, but it's so worth it. And I'm already finding out that I'm just happier. I take my time to process the emotion, and then I release it, and I'm not thinking as many like negative thoughts anymore already, and it's just been a couple of weeks. So I just really encourage you, give this a try. I'm going to repeat these one last time. First, again, you write down the thought that's bothering you, and then ask yourself, number 1, is it true? Number 2, can you absolutely know that it's true? Number 3, how do you react when you believe that thought? Number 4, who would you be without that thought? And then finally, turn that statement around, turn that thought around, and say the opposite of it. So I'm going to try to share more examples along the way, because this is kind of something that took me a long time for it to really sink in, and I feel like I'm still kind of not fully there, but I feel like I have a much better comprehension than I used to. And so you know, I just think this is so powerful. So anyways, hope that this helps. Definitely share in the comments if you use this exercise, journal through something, and I'd love to hear about it. So have an amazing day. God bless.